Chicago is a great city, but it's not for everyone. Some people are not satisfied with the living conditions in the city, and in this video, I'm going to show you the 5 reasons why people are leaving Chicago and moving away from the area. The primary reason why people are leaving is clear: taxes. For decades, the city has had some of the highest taxes in the country. For most people, living in a city where at least half their income goes to taxes isn't easy or sustainable unless they somehow make more than $50,000 per year. Chicago has some of the highest tax rates in the United States, and its public schools continue to be problematic. The out-of-control rising tax rates are one of the main reasons people leave Chicago for other parts of Illinois or even outside state lines. Chicago has been known to have the highest sales tax in all of Illinois at 10.25%. In addition, Chicago homeowners pay a property tax rate about a third higher than the national average. At the same time, some suburban communities have some of the lowest property taxes in all the Midwest. A high crime rate. The level of crime in Chicago is staggering, with over 500 murders every year. Crime is a major deterrent in the city when looking for a place to live. And people consider not only their safety but also the safety of children. In Chicago, residents have been known to move out because they do not feel safe, or have had a loved one who was the victim of a violent crime. Chicago's murder rate is one of the highest in the U.S. The low level of trust in others among Chicagoland residents has led to a crime problem that plagues the area every day. Living a dangerous lifestyle is certainly a big reason why people are leaving the area. The problem with Chicago crime is that there seems to be a new deadly shooting every day. It's hard to imagine why anyone would want to live in constant fear of being shot to death while walking down the street, sitting at home drinking beer with your buddies, or playing cards with family members. The Chicago Tribune recently published an essay about how crime is driving people to flee their city. This information, it appears that there's plenty of evidence to suggest that crime is one of the primary reasons why residents leave the region. Chicago has one of the highest unemployment rates in the country. People leaving Chicago say they are better job opportunities elsewhere. Men and women working in the corporate world often find that they can get a much better job with better benefits and more time off down the road. As a result, Illinois is losing residents to other metro areas in Illinois and other Midwestern cities like Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, Detroit, Cincinnati, Nashville, or Charlotte. There are not enough companies offering a fair deal or best pay to thrive in the city with its high cost of living. As a result, many families decide to move because spending nearly more than they make to pay the mortgage or rent is not worth the trouble. The worse weather. Climate change will make living in Chicago worse in the upcoming years. The weather here is too cold, as would be expected. Many people are leaving Chicago because of its cold winter months. In fact, from November to March, there can be as much as 100 inches of snow. Therefore, other metropolitan areas with a milder winter, such as Atlanta or Houston, would attract Chicagoland residents in the following years. The worst traffic. Compared to New York, Los Angeles, and San Francisco, Chicago has one of the worst traffic problems of any major metropolitan area. For decades, Chicagoland struggled to move cars and trucks along local and interstate streets across the city. Traffic fights are common in the city. Always be careful when driving. Conclusion. People are tired of paying high taxes in Illinois, low wages, the awful winters, bad traffic congestion, and living in fear because there are shootings every day downtown. They want to move away from these factors that drive people out of Chicago and other parts of the country that offer a better quality of life.